everyone, let's make another popular Malaysian street food, Apam Balik but vegan. It's a lightly sweetened pancake filled with crushed peanuts, sugar and cream corn. There are two types of Apam Balik, a thin crispy one and a thick one. We're going to be making the thick one today. The batter is super easy. We just need the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients. Let's start with the wet ingredients. Here we have 2 cups of plant-based milk. Pour it into a jug or bowl. Add in half a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar or lemon juice, then 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Give it a stir, then top it off with 500 ml of water. The milk may curdle a little bit because of the acid, especially if you're using soy or pea milk. But that's a good thing though. It will give the pancake a softer crumb and a little bit of a lift. Now let's get a large bowl for the dry ingredients. First off, we need 325 grams of all-purpose flour. Empty that into the bowl. Then we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder and also 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Sprinkle in 80 grams of granulated sugar or caster sugar. Add in a touch of turmeric for some color and also half a teaspoon of salt. Mix all the ingredients together. You can also sift this to make sure everything is incorporated well. Let's pour in our milk mixture. As always, depending on the flour that you use, you may need a bit less or a bit more liquid. To make sure you don't accidentally use too much liquid, you could always pour it in bit by bit. I'm going to switch to a whisk to get a really smooth batter. If you're pressed for time, you could always use a blender to blitz everything into a nice velvety batter. It should be fairly thick like this and not runny at all. Let the batter rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. While waiting, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any of my future recipes. Alright, let's prep the filling. Here we have a cup of roasted skinless peanuts. Place them in a spice grinder or blender and blitz until the peanuts are crushed to little bits. Next, we need a can of cream-style sweet corn. It doesn't have any dairy in it, it's just sweet corn and starch. If you can't find this where you live, you can just make your own by blending some sweet corn and cooking it with some starch and water until it's nice and thick. We just need some sugar and a little bit of margarine or vegan butter and we're good to go. You can use a non-stick pan or a well-seasoned cast iron pan for this, but please don't use a stainless steel pan or you'll be scraping batter off it until 2023. Wipe a bit of oil onto the pan with a kitchen towel. Give the batter a couple of stirs in case it settles a bit while it's sat. This is the kind of consistency we're looking for. Ladle in about 1 to 1.5 cups of batter into the pan. The amount will depend on the size of your pan. This is a 26 cm pan. Then with the back of the ladle, spread the batter around gently in circular motions, pushing it further and further out until the entire pan is coated. Go up the sides as well to get the signature crispy edge like the Apam Balik from the night market. Keep the heat at medium-low. Once you start seeing bubbles rise to the top, sprinkle a generous amount of crushed peanuts. And then we can sprinkle the sugar. This is coconut sugar, but feel free to use any sugar you like. Go heavy if you like it sweet. Now we can dollop the sweet cream corn onto the pancake. I like to put a lot of this for extra creaminess. Then stream the melted margarine or vegan butter on. Let it cook on low for about 4 to 5 minutes until the edges are crispy and everything is evenly golden brown. Push a spatula underneath to release, then gently fold over. As they're quite large, cut them in half or into quarters. And there you have it. For more vegan Malaysian street food, watch these videos next and I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching.